Started at the Tugboat, and pretty nice. Good biz. It was a little less on the bottom, but it was still good. So we started with Flounder, and I thought from last trip, I was like, you know what, I bet I can knife these Flounder. So I had my knife out, and I was actually trying to gig Flounder with my knife. I thought it'd be easy. Turned out it wasn't so easy. Lost a few, but that's okay, they were playing down there. After that, I decided to go back to spearing them. So me and my brother were sticking them, and there were some nice ones in there. Fisher got one that was about 22 inches long. It was a nice one. It was pretty cool though, when we were spearing at this tug, we were about 15 miles out, and all of a sudden I see this big Goliath Grouper. I don't know, he looked about 300-ish pounds, maybe 4, I can't tell, but he was huge. So we actually swam out, and then we saw him swim back in later. It was pretty cool. After spearing out a little, we worked towards the back of the boat, where it's where I thought the Goliath Grouper was. And it turns out he was there. He actually stuck his head out when we got towards the back of the tug. And I was a little concerned he might try to eat my fish off the stringer. He was kind of eyeing it, so we gave him the space. About that. So we gave him the space. Shot a few more fish and headed up. Saw a ton of red snapper as usual. Actually had a big red snapper kind of follow us up a little ways into the water column. It's kind of neat.
How do you feel like get away from the knife? 2 or 3. I just missed one. I was like there. So I noticed when we got down there that our jug was drifting. Yeah, we were just, I don't know how far we swam. We swam a good little ways just following the trail.
I actually went to, our next spot was a place called MF. It's here on my map. MF stands for Maine 1415. Just according to that map. It's got a bunch of ledges. And going on that, it was pretty neat. The ledges, I used to think they were a bunch of small ledges, but it's just several long ones. And they run northeast to southwest. So you're going to want to run southeast, going perpendicular to the ledge to find them. And once you find it on your depth recorder, you'll know to go southwest or northeast, parallel. And I noticed there were plenty of sea bass on the keeper sides. There were a ton of small ones. But if you go and fish there, fish the deep side, right on the ledge, but make sure you're in the deeper part, okay? And that's where they all are. They work up and down it. Now, we also saw a lot of amberjack and bait swimming up and down it. So you'll probably get some of those. Obviously the amberjack were generally higher, but just make sure you're on the deep side and you'll catch plenty of sea bass. It was neat. On the way up, once we got to the surface, we were swimming to the boat. My dad said there was a cobia under the boat, so we had this little cobia come swim up to us, and we weren't sure if he was big enough, so we didn't shoot him. But it was neat seeing him under the water. And once we got in the boat, we were actually fishing, and I don't know if it was the same one. I think it might have been another one that was a little bigger. It came up to the boat, and I just let it have one of my bottom baits because I hadn't dropped down yet. So we fought him, and we didn't have a net. I wasn't sure if he was big enough. So we were trying to figure out how to get him in the boat. So finally we figured we'll just open up the door by the swim platform and just drag him in. So we pulled him in, measured him. He was small, but he kept. He just barely kept. So that was cool. All in all, it was a good day. Came back in, got to see a Navy ship. Special thanks to you guys. So it was a fun trip. If you have any questions about how the ledges run or any fishing tips based off what I saw from diving, just let me know. Thanks.